Hi, everybody. I am excited to spend some time talking to you today about your Shaklee membership and some of the benefits and perks and discounts and opportunities you have as a member. I also want to take a few minutes to share my story because not everybody might know my story, and also share with you briefly a little bit more about the company. So I wanted to start by saying how excited I am that you have allowed me the opportunity to partner with you towards a healthier lifestyle. What I love about Shaklee and their products is they really believe, as you can see here in this image, that prevention is better than cure. Why wait for things to go wrong with your health? You know, so often we in the United States especially tend to wait for something to go wrong with our health, go to the doctor, and they treat it with for example, a medication. And what I love about Shaklee is they are about prevention. They are about holistic health. They are about when we work on improving the health of our families, we can do better things, because we all know when we're not feeling our best, it's hard to do our best. And so I love that all of the products that you may use are tested heavily to be safe and always tested to work. So I wanted to share with you a little bit about my journey over the last, almost 7 years. So about 6.5 years, 7 years actually from now, I was introduced to Shaklee at a baby shower. I met a friend there, Harper, and I was really intrigued with Shaklee. I was struggling with some health issues at the time, and I was looking for some natural solutions. I also had a baby, so I began to become more mindful of the environment that I was creating for her. And, you know, I saw her crawling on the ground and touching the windows and eating off of the plates and bottles. And I started thinking of, you know, what the cleaners that I was putting in the environment and washing dishes with and spraying counters with and putting and bathing her with and washing her clothes with could play a role in her health. And so my whole eyes were really open to this healthier way of living. And again, instead of that treatment, I really started thinking about how could I build health? How could I work on creating a healthy foundation for my family so that later on down the road, it would save us from medical expenses, but also help us to feel our best. You know, at the time, I had previously been a teacher. I loved teaching. But I decided that I wanted to stay home with my daughter, and I was looking for something to bring in an additional income while I was working from home. I knew it needed to be flexible, and I knew it needed to be something that I could do from home. And the beauty of this business is if you have a cell phone, you can have a business. You can have a mobile business. And I love that it's been an opportunity where I've been able to help so many people not only improve the health of their families, but greatly work to improve the financial future of many families as well. So what's been really neat, and I never knew going into this business the amount of open doors that it would provide for our family, the open doors for community, that I'd get to be a part of this amazing community of people who uplift and encourage and inspire one another towards reaching big goals and a healthier way of life and learning to serve people and take care of people. And they've been such an amazing community to work alongside such awesome people. But the other thing that has been such an awesome opportunity for our family has been to be able to travel the world. Our family has been on soon to be 10 Shaklee trips around the world, including China last year, which was a trip of a lifetime, being on the Great Wall. We're about to go on our 10th trip on a cruise to the Caribbean, which is really exciting, but we've been to Mexico multiple times, Hawaii, California, just so many different destinations and experiences we wouldn't do if it wasn't for our business. There's no way we would just go to China or go to Hawaii or go on a cruise if it wasn't for our business being able to allow us that opportunity to travel for free and bring our kids with as well. So I wanted to take some time to share with you some of the benefits of your membership. So there is a membership and then there's a preferred member. And when you come in as a preferred member, that is really the best membership option for Shaklee, because you get, as you can see here on this image, personalized health assessment, a naturally blog that has lots of great health tips and recipes. The membership is waived. Normally it costs $19.95, but you get it for free. And you're going to save 15% on all products for life. There's no minimums. There's no renewals. It simply saves you money. You're also going to get that extra perk of free shipping on auto ship orders over $150. And then the first few months, 3 months of your membership, you're actually going to get further discounts on certain packs, which we'll talk more about. And then you're also going to get to participate in preferred member specials as well. So please reach out if you want to talk to me more about what that preferred membership looks like. As a member, as I shared earlier, you're going to save 15%. You're going to receive lots of awesome opportunities and promotions, and I do giveaways as well. And that free shipping is great too, and then online community and support. And 100% satisfaction in all products, no questions ever asked. So preferred membership special packs gives you 25% off, up to 25% off during your first 3 calendar months. And these are just some of the packs that you are eligible to get that discount on. So a little bit more about the company. So Shaklee has been around. Dr. Shaklee actually created the very first multivitamin over 100 years ago. So Shaklee really helped pioneer the nutrition industry. And he believed firmly in living in harmony with nature, that nature has a lot of solutions for our health needs. And so Shaklee is the #1 natural nutrition company in the US. They have a 100-year history. I love the legacy that Shaklee has. They've been around for so long. And that's such an amazing thing to know that there are so many people using products and that know about Shaklee. They have an A+ from the Better Business Bureau, so it makes it a very prestigious company to partner with. They have third-party double-blind clinical trials. Many companies don't do any third-party testing, and Shaklee makes sure to do that. They have 100,000 quality tests a year to ensure everything is always pure and always works. They have 125 published articles in respected peer-reviewed journals. Many companies will not even have a few, let alone 125. That just really shows that the products always work. They have lots of publications and clinical proof that you can always easily have access to. And they exceed the US pharmacopoeia standards by 400%. They have lots of patents and patent pending. Olympians use the products, and NASA uses the products, and they're recognized as the first certified climate neutral company in the world. And as I shared earlier, 100% money back guarantee on all products. A company can't have that claim unless they have confidence behind their products. So I want to start by saying, if you have not yet had the opportunity to take the health print is a personalized health assessment. I encourage you to talk to me so that I can send that to you, because that opens up opportunities for you to get a free gift as well as free shipping. As I shared earlier, the company is a stable company, more than $8 billion in commissions paid, and they're the first company to be certified climate neutral. That means they completely offset all their carbon emission, and they've planted over 1 million trees. Dr. Shaklee was a philosopher and also an innovator, and he created the very first multivitamin. So we have 100 years of innovation, all the way from the first biodegradable green plant cleaner to some of our immunity products, to our plant protein, to some of our weight loss and sports products, and now to our youth anti-aging. Shaklee really leads the way when it comes to improving the health of others. We have clinical results without compromise. So we have products that work, but they're gentle on the environment and they're never tested on animals. And what's really neat is there is a study done by UC Berkeley. This was not a Shaklee study. This was the UC Berkeley that performed this study. And they showed that Shaklee users had overall better health than those who used no supplements or those who used other supplements. So this really just shows me the long-term impact that using Shaklee products can make in our health. And here's some of the statistics that you can read here. Dr. Blackburn is a Nobel Prize winner in medicine, and she is quoted as saying the Shaklee population is remarkably healthier than the general population, as shown by 2 studies, the landmark and the telomere. The telomere is the end caps of your chromosomes, and what that does is it predicts the longevity of your life. Shaklee users had better telomere length than those who didn't use Shaklee products. So what does that mean? The longevity of a Shaklee user is going to be better than those who don't use the products. Obviously, because NASA and Olympians use the products, we know that these products work. A lot of Olympians will be very worried because they test very heavily for contaminants, and they know that they can trust Shaklee to work and be safe and fuel their body as best as possible. Shaklee has a lot of product lines. They have a healthy green line, a beauty line, a weight management line, a healthy solution, healthy foundations, as well as a healthy sports line as well. What I love about the youth line is that it's vegan, cruelty-free, gluten-free, dermatologist tested, suitable for sensitive skin. It won't clog up your pores, hypoallergenic. And what's really neat is that it was 100% of people had improvement in their skin and were able to shift, 2/3 of them were able to shift the age of their skin into the previous decade. So what's really neat is a lot of skincare companies will work, but they won't necessarily be safe. And a lot of skincare companies will be safe, but won't necessarily work. This is the best of both worlds. It will work and it will be safe. And you can see here the before and afters. We also just came out with an amazing new mascara that lengthens, volumizes, and lifts your lashes. It's incredible. You can see there the before and after. And all of our youth is free of over 2,500 chemicals. The next thing I want to talk about is our detox and cleanse program. What I love about this is so many people want to work on their focus, their energy, their mood, their sleep, and their digestion, or maybe even jumpstart weight loss and reduce cravings. So this is a great place to start. And we also have a weight management program that's designed to burn fat and not muscle with our yummy, delicious shakes and some of our bars. And what's really neat is, with a lot of diets, people will lose fat and muscle. But with this, they're going to be able to maintain muscle. It's also a lifestyle. So it's not something you just do and then you have that yo-yo where you lose the weight and then you gain it back and you lose the weight and then you gain it back. Instead, it becomes a lifestyle habit. For me personally, I've been able to lose 30 pounds thanks to Shaklee. You can see here some of the before and afters of people who've been able to use the 180 program to lose the weight and keep the weight off. One of the things, as I was talking about earlier, in creating that healthy foundation is what we call our strip and shake. So we have our convenient strip of vitamins that has 80 vitamins and 80 nutrients in it. You can see there all the amount of food, fruits and vegetables that you would need to eat in order to get what's equivalent in that strip. Our food is just not the same as what it once was. There's a 38% decline in the nutrient content, in the amount of what is in the nutrients in crops. And so what that means is when we get broccoli or when we get carrots and we're eating them, even though we're doing something that's really great for our bodies, the amount of vitamins and minerals in those vegetables isn't the same as what it once was 50 or 100 years ago. And that's why only 1 in 10 Americans gets the recommended amount of vitamins and minerals in their diet. So for many of us, we need to supplement because we need to fill in the gaps of our less than perfect diet. And I know for me, I don't have a perfect diet. And then our shake is delicious. It's plant-based, it's vegan, it is gluten-free, non-GMO, low glycemic, dairy-free, omegas, has digestive enzymes to help digest properly, and it makes for an easy, convenient, on-the-go, delicious meal. We have amazing products to really help with building a natural medicine cabinet. So from our electrolyte hydration drink to stomach to immunity products to energy products, we have so many things that can help improve different health goals that you have. The kids line is one of my favorites because I am a big believer in helping my kids build a healthy foundation. And my son especially can be a very picky eater. And so I love being able to fill in those gaps with something that doesn't have any artificial flavors, sweeteners, or preservatives. And it has lactoferrin, which is proven to really help boost the immune system. And fish oil as well to really help with brain and eye and heart health. Our cleaners are amazing because they're good for the planet, as I talked about. The White House actually uses them, and they help keep our earth green. So a lot of times when people think of green cleaners, they think, well, how well does it work? And let me just tell you, these cleaners work really well. And we save so much money because instead of constantly going to the store to get cleaners, the cleaners last our family a really long time. A bottle of Basic H, for example, that I use to clean the windows, the counters, the dusting with, toys, the ground, that lasts our family between 1 and 2 years. You can replace so many different cleaners that you're already buying and simply simplify to green cleaners that are going to work, save money, and help keep the earth green. I wanted to mention that we have this amazing Earn While You Learn program. This program is geared towards those who maybe have a health concern or need, maybe allergies, asthma, digestion, healthy gut, stress, mood is a big one, healthy weight. And so I encourage you, if you want to learn any more about any of these topics, if you listen to them, you will be rewarded with free product. And so it's just a great opportunity to spend a little bit of time learning more, and then you'll be rewarded for that. Please let me know if you're interested in learning more about that. And then I just want to end by saying that many people, as they start using the products, they fall in love with them. Just like, when you get a really great recipe, or you find a pair of shoes that you just love, or you buy that Instant Pot that you've been using in the kitchen, you naturally share that with your friends and family because you know it's going to help them. And so this business became a business that I wasn't necessarily looking for, but it's opened up all these opportunities for personal, financial, and professional. So personal, I've been able to work when I want and where I want. Sometimes that means a little bit of chunk of time when my son is napping or when my kids go to bed. Other times it might look like meeting a friend for coffee. There's times when I have to take time off and I don't have to ask or request that time off. The beauty of the business is that it can be as little or as much as you want, depending on what your goals are. And it's helped me to grow as a person. It's helped me to travel all around the world and take my family with, which has been awesome. One of the things that we did early on in our business is we saved up for our future home. And that was something that our business allowed us to do. Our business has also allowed me to have passion. As a former teacher, I love that I can continue to educate and help people and make a difference. I love that. And I love that I can continue to do that and enjoy what I'm doing and have a business that I can one day pass on to my kids, which is really neat. Many people choose Shaklee because of the high quality products, the strong leadership, the vision for the future, a very lucrative marketing plan, and support. Shaklee is part of the fastest growing product categories because they are in the global wellness industry, and that industry is continuing to go up and up and up year after year after year because people want to feel better. They want to turn back time in their skin. They want to lose weight. They want to gain more energy. And so oftentimes you won't realize it, but health concerns are all around us. If you really take note, people talk about their health constantly. And so it's been a business where I help fill in the needs of those that I know, which is great. And it makes for a very long-term stable business. So year after year after year, my business has continued to grow. Within a few months of starting my business, I was at that director rank. And the director rank makes on average about $10,658 a year, and was able to begin automatically qualifying for our trip to California, which was amazing. And fast forward now 6.5 years, and I'm at that key coordinator rank that you can see here. And my mentor is at that master coordinator rank. And so what's really neat is I have people that are directors and senior directors and coordinators and executive coordinators and senior executive coordinators. And you get to decide again how much you want to put into the business. And if you want to make it, for a lot of people, just $500 to $1,000 in their family a month makes a big impact in their family. I think there was a statistic I heard recently that a lot of foreclosures lost their home because of a couple $100. A couple $100 is what I help many, many people to be able to do those first few months of their business. And so I encourage you to think if that extra income could be a benefit to your family, please reach out. We also have this amazing car program, and this car program is awesome because the car program allows you to pay for a vehicle, or in some cases, a tractor, which is awesome. So Shaklee has paid us a little over $23,000 $23,000 in car payments. Month after month, they give us $400 for our car. And we have our car paid off. So that's just extra income that we have to use as our family needs for other expenses. I encourage you also, if you've ever thought about traveling and that's important to your family, you would love to do that. I love helping other people to travel. We're about to get on the cruise, as I talked about, and I'm taking other people on my team with me because I've been able to help them travel for free as well. The community, for a lot of people, they may tell themselves, well, I don't know how successful I would be, or I don't know if this is the right fit. Those are some of the questions that came to my mind when I started. But let me tell you, our community is really special. We're one of the fastest growing communities in Shaklee, and it's because we work really smart and we have systems in place to help you grow your business, and we support one another. And so I encourage you again, if you're at all curious about the business, please reach out because I'd love to share with you a little bit more. And you're not in this alone. You have a community of people to support you. If you're at all curious about our referral program, simply by sharing with other people, you can be rewarded with free product, which is awesome. And Shaklee does have a 100% satisfaction guarantee in all their products. So rest assured, if there's something you want to try, there's no risk. Simply try it. And if you are not satisfied, you can always get your money back. I want to just end by Dr. Shaklee's quote, "Your future will be exactly what you decide to make it." And I encourage you, whether you have health goals of your family, whether you're looking to remove toxins from your home or your skincare and do what I like to call a ditch and switch, maybe perhaps you have looking for something to do on the side to bring in some extra income, I encourage you to connect back with me and let me know so I can share more with you how to best help you. I just wanted to say thank you so much for taking the time to watch this. If you have any questions, please reach out to me and make sure that you let me know you watched this and that you now qualify for a free gift as a thank you for taking the time to watch this. I'm so grateful to partner with you towards healthier living, and I hope that I can continue to be that resource to you and help you reach whatever goal you may have for your family. Thank you so much for tuning in.